to Moprexious Concepts. I am by name Simeon Enilumoka. Today we will be designing a 3D logo. In our previous message, we designed a simple 3D logo. Today now we'll be designing another 3D logo, but a little bit complex than the previous one. You will have to follow the same step that I want to show you to also design 3D logo flyer. We have 3D logo. Why we have 3D logo flyer? 3D logo will be simple logo. It will be 3D logo, but without address, without phone number, without email. But if anything have email, address, and what the company, what they are into, maybe their services, then that is logo flyer. Now we want to design a 3D logo. Now let us go right into our Pixellab. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. After subscribing, click the notification button, so whenever we drop a video like this, then you will be notified. Now we will be designing a logo for a company. Let me show you the name of the company that we want to design a logo for. Yes, we want to design a logo for a travel agency. The name is Aerodove. As you can see here, the name is Aerodove Travels Limited. Then the registration number is RC970682. Let us just copy this RC number. Let us copy this, their RC number. Copy Aerodove Travels. Now let's go back to our design platform. Now we have to remove this text. We don't need this text. The next thing for us to do is to now think and be creative. We want to design a logo for a travel agency. Then the logo must have a touch of airplane. It must have a touch of airplane. I have the icon that I want to use already. I explained to you previously how you can source for your materials, how you can source for your icon, how you can source for the image that you want to use. I have the icon already. I sourced for the icon already, but I will be showing you now how to do that as well. We will just be using airplane fin. Now you will have to go to your Google. You have to go to Google, then type in airplane fin vector. Put vector, airplane fin vector. Then search for that. Then click on images. It will bring only images. As you can see, we have this one now. Can you see this one? This is a PNG vector image. Now if you go down here, you can as well see this. If you go down here, can you see all this? Yes. Can you see all this? Yes. You can pick any one of them to use. I told you already that I have my icon that I want to use. The next thing for us to do now is to bring the icon. Search for your materials, join your icon, remove the background, then bring the icon to your design area. Now this is the icon that we want to use. This is the icon. If you check, you will see that where this is the fin. This is another fin. I just reduced the size and I changed the color to red. I changed this color to blue. Then this icon is just Nike icon. You know Nike the designer. Then I just turn the face. I turn the icon to face downward. Now you will have to crop this image. Then take to your design area, reduce the size and put there. The next thing for us to do now is to bring in the name, that is Aerodove. Click text, click edit, remove this one, then Aero Dove. Now capitalize everything. Aero Dove. Take it to this your design area. Now if you check, you will see that this font is not good. I don't like that font. Firstly, increase the font to maybe 55. 55. Yeah, let us use 55. Then we have to change the font. We have to change the font. Click on font. I explained all this to you earlier. Yes, so I don't see why it should be difficult for you to change fonts. Now you will have to go to this font. Let us use this mem font. Yeah, I like this mem font a lot. Use mem font. Yes, as you can see, mem font. Just put it there. Wow. Yes, we are getting to the place that we want to get to. Now the next thing for us to do is to change the color of these fonts. Yeah, the color of this text. As you can see, the icon, we have blue and we have red. So this one, we cannot leave it like that. We have to change the color to either red or blue, but we'll be changing the color to red. You can just pick the color from this icon, so everything will the blue will be same. Now let us click this one. Click this. Let me show you what I mean. Click on that. Then we have another blue here. If you pick this blue, it will not be the same. Is this not blue? This is blue, but not same blue. Now we want to pick the color from that icon. Now how can we do that? See this plus button. See this plus button. Click on that plus button. When you click on the plus button, then pick this first picker. Pick this first picker. When you pick the first picker, pick the image that you want to pick the color from, then tap. As you can see, we have the color here now. Then click OK. Click OK again. Then we have the color there now. If I'm too fast for you guys, just slow down this video. Rewind. Keep rewinding, then keep practicing until you get the best. Now the next thing for us to do, are we good? Are we okay with the size of the Aerodove? No, I think we have to increase the size a little bit. Let us increase the size. Let us change it to maybe 60. Yes, let us change it to 60. Yes, 60 is okay. Let us change it to 60. Now we are good to go. The next thing for us to do is to bring in that registration number. Edit, delete this one. Now we have to paste that copied registration number, then capitalize everything. Take to that design area. This is too big. I don't like it's not even good like this, so we have to reduce the size. Go there, reduce the size to maybe 33. Let us reduce the size to 33. Then you have to change the font. Change the font to Amaranth Bold. Yes, change the font to Amaranth Bold. You can change the font to any font that you like, any font that will brings out the beauty, that brings out the quality in your design. Yes, you can change the font to any font that you like, but I will be using this Amaranth Bold. Now the next thing for us to do is to change the color of this registration number to red. Yes, let us change the color to red. Now the next thing for us to do is to just pick from that red. How are we going to do that? Go to color, then click this plus button, pick that picker, then click the image, then pick red. As you can see, we have red here now. Then click OK. Click OK again. Then we have our red here. Just place it where you want it to be. Place it where you want it to be. I think that is okay. Let us adjust it a little bit. Yes, that should be okay. That's okay. The next thing for us to do now is to bring in the Travels Limited. Now click text, click edit, delete this one, then bring in Travels Limited. Capitalize everything. Then take to your design area. We also have to change this font. We also have to change this font, the font size. Firstly, change the font size to something like, let's check font size. I think that 32 is okay. Okay, let us use the same 33 that we use up. 33. Then change the color. We will have the color there now. We have the color there now. This is the color. Just change to the color. Now we will have to change the text. I mean the font to Amaranth bold as well. Amaranth bold. Amaranth bold. Yes. Amaranth bold. Yes. Let us increase this size a little bit. The size of, or we can increase the spacing also. Since we increase the spacing of Aerodove, let us increase the spacing. Let us increase the spacing of travels also. Yes. Let us increase the spacing. Then put it there. Now you will have to adjust this. You have to adjust this. I think we are good to go. Yes, we are good to go. Now, what is the next thing for us to do? We have the icon already, we have the name, we have the registration number, and we have travels limited. The next thing for us to do now is to match everything together. In our previous videos, I explained to you how to match things together. Now I will be explaining again. Can you see this template icon? This template icon. Yes, this template icon. Click on this template icon, then click down here. Click down here. Yes, just click. When you click this one, then pick all the items that you want to match together, except if you have another image here that you don't want to match. So pick everything that you want to match together, then click this place again. Now click here. It will ask you if you want to match. Then click OK that you want to match. As you can see, we have only one item now. Everything has been matched together. Now click the template again. Click the template again. When you click the template, as you can see, yes, we have the items matched together. Let us increase this a little bit. Let us increase it a little bit. Yes, increase it a little bit. Now the next thing for us to do is to stroke. We have to stroke this item. Now when you click on all the items, then you will go to this. See, can you see my cursor? I hope you are following me. Just click that area, then locate your stroke button. As you can see, this is stroke button. Now click on stroke. Click on stroke. Enable. This is white. We don't want to use white. I will be explaining to you why we don't always use white for stroking. Now let us use this ash. Let us use this ash. Yes, let us use this ash. Okay, can we use this one? Let us use this ash. Let us use this ash. Now the next thing for us to do is to click OK. Click OK. Click OK. Now we have to add effect. We have to emboss this design. Click on emboss. Click on enable. As you can see, the size is not all right. Just click OK. Click OK. Now go back to the size. Go back to relative size. Either you increase the size or you reduce the size until this image will be all right. Now we have to reduce. Can you see? We reduced now and the image is all right. Just leave it like that. Leave it like that. Now the next thing for us to do is click, go back to your emboss to adjust the effect. To adjust the effect, just go to intensity. You can just increase the intensity. Increase the intensity. Now go to bevel. Go to bevel. Just go to bevel and increase as well. Or if you reduce, let us reduce it. Let us reduce it. Let us use maybe 14. Let us use 14. Yes, let us use 14. Now click OK. Or go back to that place. Back to that place. Ambient light. Ambient light. Reduce the ambient light. Reduce the ambient light. Then this specular hardness. Specular hardness. Specular hardness. Just put the specular hardness. Let us use 62 for the specular hardness. Click OK. Click OK. The next thing for us to do is to check the stroke again. Check the stroke again. If we are good to go with that ash color. Ash color. Let us reduce the okay. Let us use this one. As you can you see? Can you see? This is the one that we used before. Now change to this. So it will bring out the beauty a little bit. Click OK. Just play around with all this. Play around with all this for you to get the desired design that you want to get. Now the next thing for us to do is to just keep this one here and bring our background. We cannot use this background. You can decide to use this background, but you will discover that it is not professional. It is not professional. So we have to bring the background that we will be using. I will be at the end of this training. I will be giving you a lot of gifts. I'll be giving you background. I'll be giving you stock images. I'll be giving you URL links of sites where you can get materials. Yes. So now I have the background already. Let us go and bring the background. What next is to click this plus button, bring from gallery. I have the background already. Bring from gallery. Yes. Just go to gallery. Go to gallery. Go to this place. I have the background here. This is the background that we'll be using. Yes. Just take the background to your design area. As you can see, the background is covering the image we have here already, and we want it to be background. What next should we do now? Now you have to go down to this place. When you click the background, you click this area, then it will bring this line out. The next thing for you to do is to click take to back. Can you see? Click the icon, the background, then click here. Can you see? Take to front, then take to back. Click take to back, it will go to the back. Can you see now? It will go to the back. Then the next thing for us to do is to increase the background. Increase the background. Increase the background. Increase the background. Just increase the background. Increase the background. Yeah, I think we have to reduce it a little bit. We have to reduce a little bit. We have to reduce it a little bit. Reduce a little bit. Now we are okay like this. The next thing for us to do now is to bend the background a little bit. Just bend the background a little bit. Click on the background. Click on the background. Then go to 3D rotate. 3D rotate. Click on 3D rotate. Then increase the y-axis a little bit. If you want to bend your image or your background towards right, you increase the y-axis. If you want to bend it towards left, you reduce the y-axis. Now we want to increase the y-axis a little bit to, let's say 10. Let's say 10. Yes. Now adjust this to cover everywhere. Yes. Now you have to increase a little bit. Increase a little bit. So yes, just leave it like that. Adjust. You have to be creative, guys. Yes, leave it like this. Then pin your background. Just click on this template. Click on this template here. Then go to the background. Click that padlock icon. Pin. Then click the template again. As you can see, only the designed items can move now. The background, you cannot move the background anymore. Now what next? Now we have to blend this our design with the background. How can we do that? Click on the 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 images, the items that you matched together, then go to your 3D shape. Can you see 3D shape? 3D shape. Yes. Click on 3D shape. Enable. When you enable, it will change to this. Can you see? Why is it like this? It is because the depth is too much. Now just scroll down. You can see the depth is 11. Reduce the depth. Reduce the depth to your desired point. We have to reduce the depth to I will have to reduce the depth to 1. Yes, I will have to reduce the depth to 1. Now if you can see, you will see that this our designed item, this our logo, it's not okay like this. It's not well placed. It's not well placed. Now the next thing for us to do is to click on the icon, then go to 3D shape again. Go to 3D shape again. Go to 3D shape. You can darken a little bit. Darken it a little bit. Yes, darken it a little bit. Now if you want your images to come out, then you will have to use X rotation. If you want to bend your images, then you will, let me show you. If you want to let it come out like this, or go back, come out or go back, you use X rotation. Now let's leave it at that 0. Now if you want it to go like this, or you want it to go like this, then you will have to use Y rotation. We have to leave it at 0 first. 0. Then if you want it to go like this, see, to rotate like this, then you will use Z rotation. Now what is it that we want to do? We want to bend this logo towards right, because we bend, if you remember, we bent that our background towards right the other time. Now we have to be using Y rotation. Y rotation. Yes, Y rotation, to make it look real. You can see as you are bending it, then the image is bending downward. It's not straight anymore. Now what next is to use our Z rotation. Can you see? Use your Z rotation to make it look real. Now we will have to push it back a little bit. Yes, we have to push it. That is where we will be using X rotation. Can you see? X rotation. Yes, X rotation is too much. Yes, I think it's okay like this. I think it's okay like this. Now check this, guys. I don't like this stroke. I don't like the stroke at all. I don't like the stroke at all. Now click here. Go back to the stroke. You will have to be creative. You have to play around your logo until you get the desired design that you want. Now click the stroke. I don't like that stroke at all. I will have to firstly reduce the stroke depth. Reduce. Yes, reduce. Then I will have to go for that ash color again. Yes, let us go for that ash color again. You can go for whatever you want. Let me show you something. If you go for this yellow, can you see this is not good? You go for this, it's not good. You go for this, it's not good. This one is a little bit okay, but not that perfect. You go for this, I don't like that. Now let us go for this. Let us go for this. We can as well go for this. Can as well go for this. But let us go for this. This will bring out the design perfectly. Now click OK. Click OK. The next thing for us to do is to go back, because it's not all right like this. I don't like it like this. Even your client will not appreciate the design like this. The next thing for us to do is to go to shadow. Go to shadow, enable the shadow. As you can see, enable the shadow. Use that your shadow, let it be black. Let it be black. Blur radius, increase your blur radius a little bit. Yes. Then offset. Since the thing is bending towards that side, just increase the offset. Let the offset be something like 3. Yes, let the offset be something like 3. Now the next thing for us to do is this design straight? Very straight. Yes, very straight. Now what next to do is click on it, then go to our emboss again. Go to emboss. Go to emboss. Go to emboss. Now you can either increase this or reduce it. So for you to get the perfect thing you need, let us just put it at 75. That is ambient light. Then the specular hardness, let us if you reduce it, can you see, if you reduce it, it will give you this, but it's not okay like that. Now even if you increase it, it will give you this. I think this is okay, but don't let us increase it to the fullest. Now let us use just 85. Let us use 85. Then bevel, if you increase it, can you see, it will flatten everything like that. If you reduce it, it will give you this. Now for us to get that blinging effect, it must be around this area. Now as you can see, flatten, then this area will give you that desired emboss that we want. Now let us leave it like this. That is the bevel is 20. Let us leave it like this. Now guys, place it very well. What next, guys? We have the logo now. What next? Click that 3D again. 3D shape. What is the depth? We don't have depth at all. Oh, let us use depth. Let the depth be 1. Yes, let the depth be 1. 1 is okay. If you increase the depth more than that, it will not be all right. As you can see, if you increase the depth, can you see, it will not be all right. So let us just use 1. Let's use 1. Then darken. The darken is okay like that. Let us leave it at 88. Yes, I think we are good to go. Our shadow, our specular hardness, everything is okay. We are good to go. The next thing for us to do now is to save. You have to save this. Yes, you have to save as project, so you can come back to it later. Now aerodove travels. Okay, aerodove travels. Now the next thing for us to do is to save this image now. So you'll be able to send to your client. Now click this area again, place it very well. You can even pin it so it will not move. You can pin it, but we don't need to pin it now because we just want to save. Now go to this save again, click, then save as image. Don't forget to always put your design at ultra. Save again, then click save to gallery. Guys, it will be rendering like this. Now you will have to wait for it to yes, we have saved the image now. Now the next thing for us to do is to go and check. Let us go and check the image inside our gallery. Let us go and check and see how it is. Now let us go to our gallery. Pixellab. You can see we have new image here now. As you can see, we have new image here now. Click, go there. Wow, yes, this is it. This is our design. This is our design. If you zoom it, check. If you zoom it, as you can see, it's all right like this. Yes, it's all right like this. If you are satisfied like this, then you can leave it and send to your client. You can as well leave it like this, then go back to your design to reduce the emboss a little bit and send both to your client. Allow your client to pick the one that he really wants. Now go back, click here, go back to emboss, reduce the emboss effect a little bit. That is this bevel, reduce this bevel, increase this bevel a little bit. Yes, intensity. If you reduce the intensity, then try to increase this one a little bit, then increase. Yes, let's check this one, guys. Let's check this one. Ultra, then save to gallery. So we have to wait for this to save, then go and check. Yes, see this one. If you zoom this one, you can see the emboss effect. Can you see the emboss effect? Then go back, pick, go back, pick the second one, zoom the second one. You can see this one is without much emboss effect. This one is without much emboss effect. This is the second one, why this is the first one. This is the second one and this is the first one. I will like to go for this. If I am the client, I would like to go for this. Now guys, the next thing for you to do is to send this to your client. The same way, the same step, the same procedure that we followed when we were designing this is the same way, the same procedure that you will follow when you want to design a logo flyer. Let me show you a logo flyer. A logo flyer. Yes, you can call this one. This is a logo flyer. As you can see, this is a logo flyer. Yes, this is the logo. AC collection. Why all this one now is in form of flyer? Now we call this one logo flyer. Yes, this is it. This is a logo flyer. This one also is a logo flyer. Yes, this one also is a logo flyer. As you can see, this is a logo flyer also. Now we have come to the end of this training. Next, now we will be going to this aspect, 3D effect. Yes, this will be our next training, 3D effect. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and click the notification button. I will see you in the next video. Bye.